Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in SpringWatch. If you don't know what it is, it's amazing. I love it. These are 14 video projects coming out to you every day for 14 days, back to back to back to back, and they are focusing on the Spring catalogue and the Celebration catalogue, but with a little twist this year. This year I have got a giveaway, and it's a different giveaway every single day, and I'm giving away something that I will have used within my project, although obviously not my one. You'll get a nice, clean, fresh one. And today I'm giving away the balloon pop-up thinlit dies, which is this one here, which I've just popped onto the front of my project here. Two ways to enter. You can leave a comment on my YouTube or on my blog. So you just leave a comment and you will get one entry into the draw. Or if you place an order with me, you can get 5 entries into the draw. So I get maybe 10 orders a day. So you've got a really good chance of winning. I can take orders and I can send this to 5 countries. United Kingdom, Germany, France, the Netherlands and Austria. I can't, however, send this or take orders from outside of those countries, but I do understand that people like to enter my competitions. So if you want to leave a comment and you're outside of those 5 countries and I select you as the winner, then I will send you a little pack of my goodies that I've handmade myself for you. So that's the competition today. But I'm going to show you how to make this. So this is the final of the 3 that I've been promising you all week. This is my 6-sided box that closes itself. Super easy. You just squish. Whoops. See, it wants to close itself. Squish and open. And if you have been anywhere, you'll have seen me. I had this on Instagram and on my Facebook business page recently, and I was able to do it one-handed. So I will just demonstrate. But certainly much easier two-handed. This one sticks up. I love the top of this one. So let's bring in the first and the second that I made. So this has got the same kind of height as the first one. It doesn't fold flat. My measurements are set there so that it does stick up, and it's a bit like a carousel. Maybe I should have used the carousel paper, but I love it. And it's a good size. Isn't it gorgeous? And that's what it looks like from the side. Fantastic. So let me show you how to make this. I'm going to have to move that right out of the way. Piece of cardstock, 8x11. I used the Party Animal paper for this one. Is it called Party Animal? It is called Party Animal. I lost my thoughts there for a second. Pacific Point, I'm going with crushed curry this time. 8x11 inches, which is 28 by 20 centimetres. Okay, I'm going to have to move my glasses now to get my measurements. Okay, so on the long side, score it at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, 7, 8 3/8. 8 3/4, I think. Yes, 8 3/4. I worry about myself sometimes. 8 3/4 and 10 1/2. I might need to make an adjustment on my notes here. 8 3/4. Okay. In metric, that's 4 1/2, 9, 13 1/2, 18, 22 1/2, and 27. Come along, make your little marks at the top. So at 7/8 of an inch, 2 5/8, 4 3/8, 6 1/8, 7 7/8, and 9 5/8 of an inch. Please don't panic, don't write anything down, it's all over on my blog. Metric, okay, big deep breath. 2 1/4, 6 3/4, 11 1/4, 15 3/4, 20 1/4, 24 1/4 centimetres. Seriously, don't write anything down. There is no way I'm putting that lot on the screen. You'd never see anything. Turn it to the right, so your little marks are on the right hand side, and at the bottom score it at 1 3/4 of an inch and 6 1/4 inches, which is 4 1/2 and 15 1/2 centimetres. Oh, I think I might have forgotten to give you the final measurement. 24 3/4 at the little marks. Don't worry, it's all written down. Okay, so we're going to do the same as we've done with the other one. So we're going to go from this little mark I've made here down to this score line. So always score to the right. And so you're going to do that 6 times to line everything up. When I was making this, when I completed the project, I showed this to all the menfolk in my family. Now, my 2 little boys, my 2 youngest ones, get enthusiastic about anything, particularly if it's got sweets, treats, and chocolates inside. The others in the family, they're a bit like, Mum, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, they were all excited by this, all loved it. Okay. let's fold up my, burnish these score lines. So we'll do the straight ones first. What I will say about this 6-sided box is that it uses a piece of cardstock that is just ½ an inch longer than the square one I made on Wednesday, yet it feels so much bigger. It really does feel so much bigger, but literally it's only half, oh, wrong one. I was keeping that out as my sample. Only ½ an inch difference, that's all. Right, score lines, we've got a bit of a tight squeeze on these ones. And when you fold, it's going to come in at a funny angle, but obviously that's because we're working on a 6-sided box. So it's not going to be vertical and upright like it was on Wednesday's project. But definitely take the time to score this. My 13-year-old, when he saw this, he went, "Oh, that's really good. Where's your 5-sided one, Mum?" Thanks a lot, Jack. I've done 3-sided, I've done 4-sided, I've done 6-sided, and you want 5s. I might do a 5-sided box at some point in time. Hey, I might even do an 8-sided box, but for now I reckon we've got the idea, haven't we? Excuse me. Right, so that's all burnished. So look at that's quite pretty actually, like that. Oh, wonder if I could make that into something. Anyway, that's another project. Right, trim off this little bit at the bottom. And then cut up all your other sides. And then just mitre that one ever so slightly, tiny little bit, whiz it off. So that's what you finished with. So these ones all here have all been separated, but these remain the same. You want to get your DSP on at this point. Now I've double panelled mine. I've got a layer of white and then the designer series paper. I have already done 5 out of 6 already for you, but the white layer measures 1.5 by 4.25 inches, which is 4 by 10.5 centimetres. The DSP layer, 1.25 by 4 inches, which is 3.5 by 10. And the reason I went for the double panelling is because it was 4 inches and I could just whiz off a 4-inch bit. And basically I was being frugal. Okay, I've got issue with my snail today. It just meant I could make my paper look like it was going a bit further. I've got a lump of... There we go. Let's have some snail maintenance on camera. Pick off the bits. Right, let me get these lined up. Oh, it doesn't... It's catching somewhere. That's better. So all of those on there. Oh, my computer monitor's just come on and I'm getting notifications. That would be Facebook. I generally have my computer monitor off when I'm filming, but it's decided to come back on today. Okay, so we're going to put the box together in a minute. It's a little bit complicated with the bottom part, but I want to show you how to do that. But I want to get this die cutting done. So, Emerald Envy, Tangerine Tango, Pacific Point, which are the other colours in that paper as well. And I've got my balloon pop-up thinlits. And I'm just, whoops, oh, I'm just going to pinch the bits out. So I want 2 balloons and a little bow. But yeah, you make pop-up cards with these. Love it. Okay, so magnetic platform. You don't need a magnetic platform. That's the one that's closest to me. That one there. That one there, and might swap that round actually. Yeah. So they're on. So I've got my cutting plate, so I've got my magnetic platform, cutting plate, cardstock, dies, cutting plate on the top. Let's grab a big shot. Run them through. And like I say, the die set is what my giveaway goodies are today. Oh, come out, come out. There we go. Move this bit out of the way. And then I can put my dies back in because that is so tiny. I think I'll just stuck my head into the camera. I'm just reaching for my die brush because I want to pop these little bits of the balloon out. There's one, and whoopsie. And this one as well. So let's pop those out on one side. There's a couple of bits stuck in. Sweep those away, and I'm going to get these stuck onto the box. So I'm going to go with mini glue dots because I like them. They are friendly to me. I've tried wet glue and I end up tending to splodge it. There we go. So what you do is you take a mini glue dot with your paper piercer and sort of roll it in half so that it will fit behind the bits of the balloon and you won't notice it. We'll have a couple on. I'll probably get away with one in the middle there. And then for this tiny little guy, you just kind of mush it up into a ball. Just made it into a little ball and then I can get that hidden there. Okay, so, whoopsie. So basically, that's going to be the back of my box. So roughly that one there is going to be the middle of the front. So if I just pop my balloons and stuff on there, and we can start getting this box put together. So fast fuse down one side, and this is where the fun happens. So you kind of almost need, you do need to get the top to pop together first and just push with your fingers, and then that will give you a shape to work on with the box bottom, because obviously you've got to get it to line up neatly. This is where the fun starts. Up to you whether you use liquid glue or dry glue. I'm going to do some fuse on that one. And I've just lined up my left and right hand sides, and I can do this. Whoops! Oh, it's just popped open. Liquid glue is easier, but I don't want to make it dry, but you can manipulate it all a bit more. Where's the back? There's the back. Okay, that's fine. So that's quite hesitantly put in place, but now when I come and open the box up, get my long ruler and push it all down, that will stick very happily. I can close up my box. Fabulous, huh? Love, love, love. Longer video than normal. Hope you think it's worth it. Anyway, thank you. Oh, look, my balloon fell down. balloon fell down. Oh no, I'm going to have to get some more glue on that. And the box wants to pop open. But I hope you like it and I hope you think it was worth it. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you soon.